teams then, Manchester United against Olympiacos. A warm welcome to all of you, John Champion and Jim Beglin on commentary duty today. And the stadium comes to life as we hear the strains of the UEFA Champions League anthem. So we're off then. Manchester United against Olympiacos. The first effort on goal.
He knows very well he can score from that distance. Not quite this time.
Forward it goes. Johnny Evans. Rooney on the ball. The break is on. Can he find a finish? Van Persie shoots. Could be a goal here. Can he find a way through? Still holding on to it. Drives it in. Goal! Manchester United! And there's the first goal of the game. Well, what can you say about that goal?
I think when you can see the goal like that, the manager has to start questioning his personnel, because to allow someone into that position, totally unmarked, I think that's reckless in the extreme, I really do.
They've got the opener in the early minutes. Mitroglou. Rafael. Valencia, who's just made his mark on this match. And Rooney. Rooney making inroads deep into opposition territory. Van Persie. Avram Papadopoulos plays it clear. Cleverly. Valencia, already a goal scorer in this match. Chance. They've done it. It's a comfortable lead now, 2 goals. What are your thoughts on the goal, Jim Beglin?
Well, we've just seen intelligent football from intelligent footballers. That's honed on the training ground and lovely when it comes off on match day.
Now it's 2-0.
Well, at 1-0 this game was very much in the balance, but at 2-0 they ought to be able to defend this lead from here.
Cleverly. Evra. Johnny Evans. And the ball back to the goalkeeper. Valencia, who set up one goal so far. Ibagata has robbed him. Ferdinand. Carrick. Johnny Evans. Karagunis. Valencia. Here's Rooney. Here's Nani. Valencia. Now, surely. Van Persie. Oh, yet another goal. They lead by 3, and that may just about be that. Find some words to do justice to that goal.
You know, looking back on that, I honestly think that the keeper could have helped that situation. He can see the whole picture in front of him and let that defence know. But it seems the message didn't come across very well, and I think they were duly punished.
And with a welcome advantage, it's Manchester United. Mitroglou. Cleverly. He moves in swiftly. And he's given away a free kick. Raphael. Carrick. Evra. Carrick. Johnny Evans. Ibagata has got hold of. Hits the ball. Well saved.
Oh, what a great individual effort that was. Lovely close control, good balance. And a shame he just couldn't add that finish.
Ibagata has teed up this corner. He got back very well there. It was good defending.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Rooney. And Van Persie. Shoots here. Another attempt. A decent try, but not good enough. Karagunis. Mitroglou. Johnny Evans is all over him. No way through there. Raphael. Johnny Evans. And he plays it to the keeper. The ball's with Rooney. Rooney, off he goes. Chance here, and a goal. They're well clear now. It's just a question of how many more. Well, what can you say about that goal?
Look, I don't want to take anything away from the finish, because he ghosted his way into position, but where was the communication in that defence? Who was taking charge? Nobody.
They have this game in their hands now. Karagunis. Juan Pablo Pino. Long pass forward. Johnny Evans is there to intercept. Play surges forward. Van Persie makes a run through the middle. 1 minute being shown on the board. The whistle goes to signal the midway point of this game. There's a wide gap between these teams now. Manchester United getting us underway for this second half. And suddenly the defence is on the back foot. Can he now find a finish? Steals the ball. Paulo Machado. Mitroglou can go on the break if he can be found. Here's Van Persie. Oh, that's delightful. A chance. Van Persie shoots. There it is. This game has already ceased to be a contest. Find some words to do justice to that goal.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Surely they're well and truly out of sight now. Juan Pablo Pino. Carrick has a hold of him.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, lovely feet. He scores!
De Gea perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
We're underway again, and they show no signs at all of throwing in the towel. Surely he's in. You have to admire that control. Oh, that's a neat escape. Can he shoot? Another goal. They really have taken them apart now. It was all down to the control.
Well, I think it takes real confidence and a natural technical ability to be able to do that. I think he made it look so easy, and it was anything but. I would have struggled with that big time.
He'll be taking the match ball home.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
Surely they're well and truly out of sight now. Ferdinand. Raphael. Ferdinand. He'll take it on from here. Karagounis. A long ball forward. Ibegatha. Valencia, quickly closed down. Now a chance for a cross from the flank. It's opened up nicely for him. He can take the shot on here. It's out of play, and that'll be a goal kick. Raphael. Ferdinand. Raphael. Carrick. And Nani. Valencia. Moving forwards. You have to admire that control. Could be a chance now. Real chance. Maniatis has the ball in a wide position. It went over the goal line, so goal kick here. Nani's got it. Fascia. Rooney. And he chooses the option of the back pass. Full-time whistle within sight. He did well to get it. What next? Abdoun. Oh, that's delightful. Now the chance. Cleverly. Gets the ball in a nice position. Puts it back. Raphael. And Van Persie. Van Persie shoots! Contreras clears it away. Here's Nani. Van Persie with a big chance. Maniatis. Fascia. The forward push gains momentum. There's the whistle. The game's finished. Well, today the team certainly showed the opposition what they're made of. They ran out comfortable winners in the end.
Well, how enjoyable was that? I love it when you get two teams giving it everything they've got. They held nothing back. Terrific stuff.
And all that remains is for me to thank my co-commentator Jim Beglin as our live coverage comes to a close this evening. Welcome from the Estadio da Luz. I'm John Champion, and providing analysis alongside me is our expert Jim Beglin. And the stadium comes to life as we hear the strains of the UEFA Champions League anthem. So, away we go. This beautiful venue in a stunning city, the Estadio da Luz, holds over 65,000 fans. And no surprise, it's been awarded the status of a UEFA elite stadium. Carried. Here's Nani. Surely he can't miss from here. Cleared away from immediate danger. Carrick. Now cleverly. Thumps it long. On his own. Vital interception there. Nani. Long ball forward. Van der Gun. He plays it through, shoots, puts it away. Oh no, what a shame, the flag's up.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
Cleverly. And that's been intercepted. Cleverly. A foul, a fairly easy decision for the referee. And Rooney. He moves in swiftly.
Cleverly. Certainly he'll be disappointed with himself there. If you can't get it under control quickly, you're nearly always going to lose out, and that was poor.
Plays it upfield. And the ball back to the goalkeeper. Ferdinand. Raphael. Van der Gun. Here's Rooney. Valencia. Johnny Evans plays it long. Carrick. And that's come to nothing. Long ball over the top. Strikes it. He so nearly exploited that mistake. Jens Tornstra will drive this corner in. And the goalkeeper well placed to take the cross. No, possession lost. Valencia. Rafael. Wins a throw. Slickly done that. Well read by Ferdinand. Ferdinand knocks it forward. Cleverly is all over him. Feeds a long ball into space. Easy pickings, really. Pumps it upfield. A timely intervention. Jens Tornstra tries to slide it past the defence. Good opportunity for a cross here. The ball played into space nicely. Some hopeful faces waiting in the middle. And the ball is plucked out of the air by the keeper. And that won't be making it through. It's through. Bursting forward. Shoots here. He's done very well there. That's a shame.
Well, he knew he needed a better angle to get a shot away, and at least he showed the best option. Just didn't come off.
No, that's not going anywhere. Jens Tornstra, Johnny Evans. He's going on.
Look, they know only too well that they can thank their lucky stars after getting away with that. What a let-off that is. They're really going to have to sharpen up and start dealing with things like that a bit quicker.
And the chance accepted with some aplomb. And there's the first goal of the game. What are your thoughts on the goal, Jim Beglin?
I just think there was too much ball watching. Nobody's really looking to see who's drifting into good striking positions, and it's a bad one to give away, it really is.
They now lead by 1 goal.
Well, that lifts some of the pressure, but they need to maintain their work rate. It's been very good up to now.
Rooney on the ball. Rooney. Johnny Evans makes the interception. Carrick. Johnny Evans. And with that, the referee brings the first half to a close.
Not the most convincing of displays. They can certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence, and not rush into mistakes.
So the second half gets underway. cleverly. Rafael. Valencia. Pumps it upfield. A chance to counter-attack here. Now seeking to get that ball in. Wayward delivery. The coach will not be happy. Plenty of options. Who's he looking to pick out? Nani. Here's Van Persie. Plays it back to the keeper. Jens Toornstra. Nani. Pumps it forward. Johnny Evans makes the interception. Van der Gun takes a shot. He carved out a pretty presentable chance.
Well, he knew he needed a better angle to get a shot away, and at least he showed the best option. It just didn't come off.
He did well to get it. What next?
Well, what a chance. What a chance. I mean, they've been blessed to get away with that. Absolutely blessed.
And he's given away a free kick. And that is a yellow card. I think he knew it was coming too as soon as he went in for the tackle. To put him under pressure now, you just can't go around diving in for challenges like that.
Well, you can justify a foul if it's a decent and honest attempt to get the ball, but that was totally unnecessary.
Rooney. Pass intercepted. Johnny Evans, quickly closed down. He can take the shot on here. Rafael with some good covering. Intercepted. A really impressive run through. And a shot here, not this time. Long way off that.
What a lovely first touch, and that allowed him the space to get the shot away. It's excellent technique.
Ferdinand and Nani. Now through to Rooney. Quickly closed down. Van Persie shoots. Oh, that was a fine solo effort.
Oh, that's just lovely skill. He's certainly a player who can single-handedly make a difference. Great talent.
He moves in swiftly. Here's Carrick. It's through to Van Persie. Ferdinand. Jens Toornstra. A long ball forward. The break is on. They got a throw in. There's something going on down at the bench. I think it's going to be a substitution. Oh, well defended. Evra knocks it forward. Valencia. Poor ball that's intercepted.
They need to be a bit more careful with their passing in this position.
No way through there. The pass needed to be better there. He decides to shoot. That should have been 2-0.
What a huge let-off that was. Conceding them would really have left them a mountain to climb.
And Rooney. Nani. Raphael. Ball stolen. He didn't have any luck with the through ball there.
Look, if he wants that ball to make it, then he has to pass it with a bit more zip. I think he knew as soon as it left his boot it was going to be cut out. Just lacked a little more power.
Raphael. Rooney.
Oh, the fact.
Rooney is awarded a free kick for that foul. He can have a go from here.
Listen, when you're a goal down, you'll be glad of any free kick situation that presents itself.
That's gone
and this
straight
has to
into
be
the
a real
wall.
chance to draw level. Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Valencia was well positioned to make the interception. Van Persie well positioned to lead a breakaway. Full-time whistle within sight. Thumps it long. Slowly trying to tease it through. So there you have it, the final whistle. It all came down to that one slip up at the back. And sometimes that's what decides football matches.
Well, once they went behind, I just wonder whether the manager can be pleased with himself. I thought he could have done a little bit more to get them back on level terms.
My sincere thanks go to Jim alongside me. And as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. I'm John Champion, and today's co-commentator is Jim Beglin. And the sound of the UEFA Champions League anthem, a perfect addition to an already electric atmosphere. Up we go then. Well, here in Lisbon, the locals call it the Cathedral, and with its stunning design, it's easy to see why the Estadio da Luz, or the Stadium of Light, is so loved by all the supporters. Carrick. Cleverly. Valencia. Throw in. And Carrick. Evra. Van Wolfswinkel. A chance to counter-attack here. Cleverly. What can Manchester United make of this? Gets the ball in a nice position. Snodgrass. He moves in swiftly. He went all the way there. Great effort.
Well, he knew he needed a better angle to get a shot away, and at least he showed the best option. It just didn't come off.
Bradley Johnson with a first effort on goal. Raphael.
Well, they're controlling the game really well now, but they're just not able to find that incisive pass.
No, that's not going anywhere. Van Persie, he's on the ball. Where's he taking it? Chance. And the ball is given back to the keeper. Valencia. Cleverly knocks it forward. Van Persie, play surges forward. Goal! Manchester United! They've grabbed the opener. Well, what can you say about that goal?
I just think there was too much ball watching. Nobody's really looking to see who's drifting into good striking positions, and it's a bad one to give away, it really is.
They get us underway at 1-0.
Look, we know they're in control now, but they can't let their concentration drop, not one bit.
Tetty. Evra is there to intercept. Cleverly. Rooney. Rooney, he's making a good run here. Rooney, oh, lovely feet. Puts it backwards. Raphael. Now Cleverly. Cleverly makes a run through the middle. A chance, and a shot here. Oh, he wasn't taking any chances there. Rooney's got it. Tetty makes the interception. Nani. Ferdinand. Raphael. Cleverly. Thumps it long. Cleverly. Valencia. Raphael. Cleverly. And Nani. Cleverly. Quickly closed down. Carrick. Johnny Evans. Van Wolfswinkel.
It's never easy keeping the ball under control when the pressure's been applied like that. I think he asked too much of himself.
Cleverly. Valencia. The ball's with Rooney.
Well, he just ran down the cul-de-sac then. No wonder he lost the ball.
He's got possession now, maybe a chance. Moving forwards. He plays it towards the area. The half-time whistle goes.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Just one goal, the difference between them. So away we go then for the second half. Bradley Johnson has struggled to impose himself on this game, it has to be said.
Yeah, I think if he's going to make better progress, then he's going to need to find a little more space, and I think his team can help out by getting one or two others around him to give him a bit more support as well, because at this moment he's just been crowded out and he's not having the impact on the game that he should.
Restarts with a throw-in. Raphael is all over him. Thumps it upfield. It's a threatening through ball.
Good call, he was just behind the last defender.
A long ball forward. Bradley Johnson. Can he now find a finish? Possibility for a shot. It's through. Oh, that's a neat escape. Oh, that's delightful. Real chance. Evra with some good covering. Teti. You have to admire that control. Surely a goal. Nani has a hold of him. Evra plays it long. Play surges forward. This goes for a throw-in. There's something going on down at the bench. I think it's going to be a substitution.
Well, if the deadlock is about to be broken, then it may well have to come from the bench. I mean, fresh legs when others are beginning to tire now could just do the trick. This game might just get a little stretch that could help.
Evra. Ferdinand. Raphael. Cleverly. Valencia. Bassong. Teti. Bradley Johnson. Rooney. Johnny Evans. It's on for him. Nani shoots. That's a weak shot.
Oh, what a great individual effort that was. Lovely close control, good balance. And a shame he just couldn't add that finish.
Nani is the player to take it. They play it short. He's not taking any risks there. The forward push gains momentum. Evra. Nani plays it long. Rooney has got hold of Snodgrass. And the long ball reaching the other side. 30 minutes played in the second half.
They need to be a bit more careful with their passing in this position.
He goes alone.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And that's gone straight to the keeper. Teti.
Well, he just ran down a cul-de-sac then. No wonder he lost the ball.
Johnny Evans. Raphael. Here's Rooney. Off he goes. Rooney. Javier Garrido clears it away. That should have been 2-0.
What a huge let-off that was. Conceding them would really have left the momentum to climb.
Now, surely, Nani shoots. He's unlucky not to score there.
The keeper was completely wrong-footed there, and he'll be relieved that that shot didn't stay on target.
There's Rooney. Pumps it upfield. Nani, not on this occasion. Nani. The clock counting down. Nani. The long ball forward. We are entering stoppage time.
They need a bit more urgency in their play. Time is ticking away.
Slickly done that. There'll be 2 additional minutes tacked on. Oh, he's lost out there. That's it, the match is over. This could be put down as a victory for a set of defenders who all kept their focus for the full 90 minutes.
Look, it's a very fine win, but for me, the defence has been terrific in holding on to that lead.
And all that remains is for me to thank my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, as our live coverage comes to a close this evening.